what is the Global Ghost Hunt to me? The Global Ghost Hunt is a celebration of teams and locations, not just here in the U.S., but all around the world. It is an opportunity to unite groups and enthusiasts of this paranormal community in many different ways, and to highlight teams, locations, and all of us. And honestly, why wouldn't you want to be a part of it? You get to experience new groups, you get to promote yourself, promote your teams, and more importantly, too, the locations. A lot of our locations are being forgotten. So the Global Ghost Hunt is a perfect opportunity to bring your team, bring your locations out into the spotlight and have your chance to have your 15 minutes of fame and to make an everlasting impact in our community.
Hey everybody! Tonight, I'm going to say February and March. I'm going to do every Sunday as a interview with different channels. Try to help people get out there a little more. I'm not a very big channel, but there's still some people in here that will check you out, and they can send you people to you and all that, share you out and all. So, hey, how y'all doing? I'm sorry I got a little late start, but I was trying to send everybody the guests or links. We'll get started right here just in a second. Hi to you too, Jamie. I'm just trying to get caught up on the chats. I didn't expect to be this many chats up in here. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Nothing much. I'm going to try to get some awesome show here started with these amazing channels. Check and share today videos after this. Hey, Devil Doll. Hey there, Julie. Freedom Frog. Bluegrass Paranormal. How y'all doing? Appreciate everybody coming in. I didn't expect to get this many people in here in the chat. First, I'm going to try to resend one more email right quick just to make sure it's working. It won't take but a second to get it going. we also, if my computer hurry up and load up, we'll be doing pretty good. Hey there, Baker. How you doing, buddy? I tell you what. Sending. Okie dokie. All right. Let's see here. Let me bring up the first guest tonight, and we'll talk and see what's going on. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing real good. How are you, Jonathan?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I appreciate you coming in and talking to me in the mornings.
Oh, no problem. This is my very first live.
Oh, is it? Well,
yeah.
You can just tell us about your channel and tell us what all you do and how y'all got started in doing the homestead and stuff and everything.
Well, let's see. My channel is basically has to do with my cows and anything that I'm doing on the homestead out here. We do a lot of hunting, tending to the crops, mowing fields, trimming trees, fixing 5 miles of fence on a regular basis. I live on about 100 acres out here, and it's been in my family for generations, and I inherited it. And it'd been sitting here vacant for almost 20 years when I moved here. So it's a lot of work to catch up on. And it's always been a cattle ranch. So we decided to get back into cattle. And we had a new baby just born yesterday.
That's cool.
And oh, yeah, he's a pretty little thing. Another bull. But we're getting into auctions where we're selling them off now. It's just half a dozen of one and a whole lot of the other going on out here at any given moment.
Yeah. How did y'all get started in doing cattles and stuff?
It's been a family thing for the past 150 years with my family.
Oh, okay.
We moved out here. We didn't have the money to get cattle, so I leased the property out for hunting. And we took all of the money from the lease and we ended up buying 10 cows. But that was 5 years ago when I could get them for $20 to $25 a head as calves. And we've raised them, we've sold some, we've replaced them, and now we're having babies.
Okay.
So it's a work in progress, but we're getting there.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, where do y'all have y'all's ranch at, y'all's homestead? What state are y'all located in?
Oh, I'm in Texas.
Oh, Texas. Okay.
Texas. Yeah, about 100 miles from Dallas-Fort Worth.
Okay, well, we got some people here in the chat that is from Texas. Devil Dog and his wife.
Uh-huh.
and I don't know who
You
all
got
else.
Miss Wendy. She's from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Wendy. She's from Tennessee. She's my best friend.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, I told her about it, and she's like, "Well, I'm coming." Well, she brought the gang with her.
Yeah. Um, I I do a lot of paranormal investigating and stuff. So, have you ever had any kind of experience like that?
I have had paranormal experiences my whole entire life. I saw my
Okay.
very first spirit when I was 4 years old.
Oh, really?
We had just moved into a house. We had just moved into a house and we hadn't even finished unpacking. And I remember my mother was in the kitchen with the back door open. It was in July when we moved in. And I remember I was playing my little player piano in the hallway where mom could keep an eye on me. And I got this strange feeling I was being stared at. And I turned around and there was an apparition of a little boy standing in our back door. And he was dressed in very period clothes from like the 1920s when they wore the little knickers or the bicycle pants, or you called them,
Yeah.
little suspenders and a little beanie hat looking thing. Yeah, I saw him. And I went out in the direction that he stepped off the porch, and there was nowhere for him to go. There was no gates, no openings where anybody could come in or go out. He was just gone. But our house was pretty active.
Yeah.
You would hear dishes rattling around at night, balls being rolled in an attic that was not floored, uh, cabinet doors opening, footsteps up and down the hallway. It was always something. We just got used to it.
Yeah.
And I still experience things all the time.
Yeah. I do the same thing. What did your parents thought about all that stuff going on like that?
My mother was, she was a believer. My mother was a American Indian, and they're they're seers. The women in the bloodline, they have the uncanny gift or knack of being able to see ghosts, hear ghosts, interact with ghosts. And evidently, I got it myself because I've seen more than one. We have one out here that I call Sarah. And from time to time, uh, I don't know how to say it. I get an overwhelming feeling of the last moments of her life, and she gives me a picture of it. She
Yeah.
burned in a fire when the town
Hmm.
out here committed suicide back in the 40s. She was one of the victims.
Oh,
And when it happens, it takes everything out of me. I'm a ball and mess, and I feel like I'm on fire. My husband has to pick me up and put me in a cold shower, and I have to sit there until it quits burning. My skin will turn bright red,
yeah.
and it's happened more than once. Yeah,
Well,
but
I've got
yeah,
a.
things
I,
things get moved around.
yeah. I've got another guest going to come on and speak with us a little bit too. I'm going to try to do two people at one time tonight. uh,
Okay.
let's see here. Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Pretty good. How you?
Good. I couldn't get on the stream. It kept kicking me out, so I had to shut everything down and get back on again for it to work.
I thought I think my computer's a little slow too. My internet part is a little slow.
Yep. Yeah. So sorry if I took too long.
Oh, you're fine.
Cool.
We were just talking. We was learning a little bit about homesteading.
Okay.
So how are you been?
Good, busy, just real busy with videos and family life and work and everything like that. You know how that is.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's been busy. I got a lot of new stuff coming up on my channel and things like that, bait making and different series and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
fishing and hunting's now is done. So basically, it's just going out doing some after the season scouting. You know, adjusting tree stands and getting ready for fishing soon.
That's for the fucking
Uh, we got I forgot now what I was gonna say. Oh, we've are talking about different things like paranormal and stuff. Have you
Yep.
ever had any experiences or anything?
Yeah, I think I've had two. I think in my life, so it's pretty crazy actually.
Yeah.
I have a camp down Uniontown, and the guy that used to own it is buried there somewhere on the land. And we have the article and everything, and we used to try to find him and stuff like that, and we never did. But yeah, there was an experience down there one time where I was down there by myself at night, and to this day, it sounded like somebody was downstairs in the house walking around and walked up the steps and was coming to the bedroom, but there was nobody there, man. I had the gun up and I had it pointing at the thing, and I was talking to myself, I guess. And it sounded like somebody was walking up the steps and nobody was answering me. So I was warning them if they come through the door. And nobody came through the door. So that was pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then once when it was more my mom than me. But when me and my sister, I have two sisters, and before my youngest was born, my grandmother used to come into our house, and she would come up the steps, and you can make a left. And my sister and I shared a room to the left. But if you go into our room, and then you could go through the door and go to my mom's room, or you can come up the steps and make a right and go right through the door into my mom's room. Yeah. And my grandmother would always come up and make a left and go through our room and go into my mom's room. Well, my grand passed away, and a few weeks later, I guess me and my sister were sleeping, and my mom said that our door opened, and she heard somebody walking past us and opened her door, and she said that was her mom. You know what I mean? So that was about the only two experiences I've ever been involved with. You know what I mean?
My buddy Dwayne said, "Hey, off the hook. He's a big fan of fishing and hunting."
Awesome. Yeah, check out the channel, man. I do a lot of it on there. I could see the comments if I scroll, but I don't see them automatically coming up. I see Wendy's in here, Southern Grown. Southern Grown's in here. So she was just on Jason's live a little bit ago. So yeah. But yeah, that's the only two experiences I've ever had.
Jamie, she dropped both of y'all's links.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So how, I mean,
Thank
tell
you,
us
Jamie.
Tell us a little bit about both of y'all's channels. Like, what are y'all trying to teach people and help and stuff like that?
Sure. There's Michelle's want to go first, and then I'll go after her after that.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I guess basically we're trying to teach people who's never lived in the country and raised farm animals, what it entails, what your day-to-day life could be. And it will help people who wants to start up, move from the city, get a piece of land, and basically what they're in for. It's always going to be something out here. It's a 7-day-a-week job. It's never ending. But there is nothing more rewarding.
Do you have like a face? Do you have like a Facebook or anything like that, or you just do this YouTube?
I I've been mainly concentrating on YouTube. I do have a Facebook, but it's not under Michelle's Happy Homestead. It's my old Facebook, and it's just the only thing I have up there is my hunting lease page, basically. I haven't messed with it in years.
Yeah. All right, Ted.
No, there's going to be a lot of things we do on here. We'll be posting probably canning videos and gardening and kind of like Mindy does, Southern Sown and Grown. Just everything. More than I can talk about. That's,
Yeah. We've got, I live here on a farm too, but we don't have the cows. Cows is our neighbors, but they're almost right in our front doorstep. You can walk out and slap a cow on the hind end.
Might'll let you.
Yeah, I just had got home from work and rushed around, got everything started, pulled in the driveway, and there's about 4 deer standing in my driveway. About hit one of them.
Nice. We had a white deer out in front of our house not too long ago. I did a short on it. It was right up on the hill here. It was a pretty deer, albino deer. It was really pretty.
Yeah. I came in one morning
from those are rare.
Yeah.
I came in one evening from work and had a turkey on the front porch.
I just filmed a turkey today. That's funny you said that. There was about 6 gobblers across the road, and they were sitting there fanning themselves and dusting. So I videoed. I didn't make a short out of it yet, but I got the video for it. I'll probably put it up and post it tomorrow at some point.
That's pretty interesting to see that.
Yeah, but to go back to like my channel, what I do is I hunt fish. I make hunting videos. I make fishing videos. I do family videos with my family, like vacations and stuff like that. And I just try to teach people the way I fish. You know what I mean? Like if people have any questions, I try to give them answers that I know. I mean, I've been fishing for 40 years. So I like to bring a topic-based live when I do lives, something that somebody can learn on, and myself learn too from the people that are up on my lives. You know, you can learn from each other. So I do a lot of that. We just did a little unboxing of some mystery tackle boxes today that somebody sent my kids. So me and my son and my daughter both did a live. It was like a short live. It was like 40 minutes. But like little fun things like that with the family I do to try to keep us doing things together. They like to fish and hunt. My daughter's at the stage now where it's hard to get her to go with me now because she's got her friends and she's committed to like church and she's committed to school. And she does a lot of activities through both of those. So it's hard to get her out to do anything. My son's a little bit easier, but he's got a lot of sports that he goes to all the time. Me working 3 to 11:30 on the weekdays. I don't see them too much on the weekdays. My wife takes all the blunt of all that. She's riding them everywhere to get them places. So it's really tough. But like balancing the YouTube and the family thing's really hard too, you know, because I love YouTube and I love sharing my passion basically with people. And I love fishing. I do the how-to fishing. I do live fishing videos. And then I'll do techniques and stuff. I'll show you how I'm fishing like in my videos and things like that. Same thing with the hunting. I basically this year I took you guys along every day I was out there and I made videos with it. So, and I enjoy doing that. What got me into YouTube was I had an injured foot and I was sitting around the house for a while, about a month or so. And I just kept watching TV and watching videos. And I'm like, we do that already. It's just now let's bring a camera along and do it and put it up for people to see and see what happens. But that was the hardest thing, to take that step and put it on YouTube. Because there's always that, in the back of your head, like, okay, I'm putting my family on TV here where all these people are watching and stuff, what's going to happen, what can happen, things like that. But it's been pretty good. I haven't had any issues or anything like that. So I try to, it's all PG, it's all family friendly. I don't get into any of the stuff that some people get into in YouTube and stuff like that with the language and stuff on lives and things like that. I try to keep it all family friendly and just have fun doing it. I mean, I even put my family vacation videos when we go on vacation, what we do as a family, that's all out there for everybody to see. So sometimes I get, I have a lot of stuff on my channel where it's like, which way does the algorithm go? Does it go this way? Does it go hunting? Does it go fishing? Does it go to the family videos? Does it go to the cooking videos? Does it go to the how-to videos? Does it go to the bait making videos? So there's a lot in my channel. And I try to do that because I want to have a variety of people watching it. I don't just want to focus on the fishing community. I want to, I have a place that I call Deer Camp. That's my hunting place. I have a lake house that I go fishing and then I go hunting down there. So I add all that in there in different series. So I bring people in from all different, hunting, trapping, homesteading, like people that like the outdoors. So there's all different kinds of people that can come to my channel and hopefully pick one of my series that they like and watch it. You know what I mean? If not all of them, I'd love everybody to watch them all. But, it's just how it is. It's just I try to offer a variety of things on my channel.
Yeah. Well, that's very interesting. I've been doing a lot of watching Homestead and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool stuff.
This past, I don't know, past couple weeks here, I've been learning a whole lot from from Jamie and Devil Dog's wife and all that. I've been learning a whole lot of stuff from them.
Yeah, it's a good. YouTube's a good thing, a good way to see what people are doing and learn things. I like the people that they're canning all their vegetables and canning their food and stuff like that. I find that pretty interesting too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's actually very fun.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I used to help my mom and my grandma used to can tomato juices and stuff like that back in the day. And
I remember I started canning stuff, my own stuff. Some of it turned out really good, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I had some stuff that went real bad too. Like I didn't know about like all the sterilization and everything that was involved at first. So I was just putting like hot peppers in a can and like putting the pickling stuff on them. And, I would heat them up, put the lids on, they would pop and all that. And I'd put them in a cupboard. And like a month later, I'd go in and they'd be all black. And I'm like, that ain't good. You know what I mean? And then I made jelly one time. It was supposed to be jelly. I didn't put enough of the, what is that? The, that makes it the thicker. What is the,
Sure gel?
Yes, the Sure Gel.
Sure
and it was
gel.
it was like pancake syrup. So I just like poured it on my pancakes and stuff. I was not jelly. It was supposed to be jelly, but it didn't turn out to be jelly, but it was really good syrup. Stuff like that. So, I didn't look into it. I just thought, yeah, it's easy. You can do it, but it's not easy.
Yeah. I really give my hat off to the ones that really sits and takes time and do that. That's for sure.
Well, homesteading is some hard work. I mean, that's the way of life, and that's the way they live, and that's how they do things, and it's work.
Yeah.
Everything. You take that for granted is like people that aren't living like that. People just walk out and go to the store, buy something, and come back and make it, and that's it. But people that are living off their land and stuff, that's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
It can be depending on the seasons. Some seasons
Yeah, I'm
are
sure.
nicer than others.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yep.
You get pretty creative in making meals and making do.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you Ted? Do you take people out to go fishing with you, like different?
You mean like charter
Yeah.
trips and stuff like that? I am thinking about it in the future to start doing that. I've got a lot of requests, and I've had a lot of people on YouTube even say, hey, you should do that, like charter up at the lake you're fishing because you're always catching fish and stuff like that I could charge to do that. I'd have to look into it a little bit more, but like when I'm looking at retirement, like down the road, I would love to guide on the flats at like the Florida Keys and guide fishing down there. But like now I would probably guide up here. I would have to look into it and like guide on just a few lakes in PA that I fish and I know. I could probably do that. There are some muskie guides on my lake. It's a fairly small lake, but I've seen muskie guides go out and guide people, and I'm catching muskie 100 yards away from them. And like, I talked to them and they're like, yeah, we didn't get any tonight. And I'm like, okay, well, I must be doing something right because I'm catching fish and doing things. And I'm not saying I catch them every time I go out there, but you know, I think I'm pretty good at what I do. And I could turn it around and make it some kind of a side job or something like that when I'm up there fishing. I'm doing it anyway, you know, but right now I just enjoy getting out there with my kids and my nephews and nieces and stuff like that and taking them out. But I have taken people out that came with me and caught fish, and they also said, you know, you should do this for a living or something. And I said, well, I can't do it for a living because you know, fishing don't pay the benefit, don't have benefits. So I got to keep my job and keep my benefit plan going and all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, I would like to do that in the future, definitely. So I do that. And I do have a little side business sort of with my bait making. I enjoy making soft plastics, and I have just created a new website. It's called offthehookoutdoors.us. And I sell my baits there. That's going to be like the central spot where all of my like social media and everything will be, where you can, you know, I have Instagram, I have Facebook, I have Fish Brain, Fish Angler, I have YouTube. So I put all that in one area on my website, and you can go there and check out everything. Now it's still work in progress. I didn't get everything up there yet. I'm still adding things. I do have a sponsor program on my channel. So I'll have like some sponsor sections over there, like sponsor chats only, sponsor giveaways only, and things like that. I offer a $5, a $10, and a $25 package, and it's a no commitment thing. So it isn't like a YouTube membership where if you join my membership package, and every month a certain amount of money comes out of your account and comes to me, basically. I just didn't feel that was right for me to do that. So I made it a sponsorship, basically donation to my channel. But you can do it whenever you want. There's no commitment. You can do it this month. You can do it 5 months from now. You can do it 2 months from now. You can choose 5, 10, or 25. The $25 package will get you on my channel. I tell everybody, you know, this video is sponsored by whoever does the package at the beginning, and then throughout the video, I have the video, and then at the end, all the information, whoever sponsors, is on my description of my video. I tag everybody in the videos, and then I share everybody out on my YouTube tab, my community tab, and then I also share them out to my other social medias, like the Facebook and stuff like that, whenever they have a new video that comes out. So that's me saying thank you, to try to help other people that are actually spending their money and donating to me. And it goes all back into my channel. I use it to buy products. I use it for shipping, for giveaways. I use it to buy materials for my baits and things like that. So it all goes right back into my channel. But a lot goes back in, you know what I mean? Like when you're doing YouTube, it can get expensive, like out of your own pocket. So it helps. Every little bit helps. So I appreciate everybody that does that. And if anybody's interested in that, they can email me and I can explain it in more detail, you know, if anybody's ever interested in that. But it's a good thing to do, I think, because like say you're putting out a video next week, and you're asking people to share it out. Like actually on YouTube, like everybody's supportive in every way. But you know, how many times do you get an alert that somebody's sharing your video out? You know, they say their support, and there's nothing wrong with it. But how many alerts do you get saying 2-3 people were sharing your video out? Not too many times that happens. But when you get the sponsorship package, whenever you do a video, I share it out. Whenever you come up with it, I share it out, put it on my community tab, get you out there. I'm not a big channel in any way, in any means, so I just try to help. You know, I have 2,300 subscribers, so if I can put that on my community tab and share it out there, and if half of those people see it, it's good for your channel, you know. And it's just a thank you to say thanks for donating to my channel and helping me out. So that's a way to get you guys out there too. So I figured that. And there's no commitment. That's the big thing. There's no commitment to it. You're not paying every month.
Do y'all have people come out help y'all out on the homestead or anything like that?
Nope, it's just me and my husband doing it all.
Okay.
And 100 acres gets quite a bit at one time sometimes.
Yeah. I could imagine.
So do y'all have like
especially
deer?
when you got cows.
Do y'all have deer Are
Yeah,
y'all's
we got a
fenced
lot
up?
of deer.
Carly, can you go get that little accessory pack
We have a
and
lot of deer, a lot
my
of wild
white cord so I
pig.
can plug it into my phone?
We've got turkey.
You know
We've
my
got
power pack, solar power
hundreds
pack.
of quail out here. We've got
It's in my
all
crown
kinds of
royal
rabbit.
bag,
We've got doves. Pretty
and
much
then my
anything
white
you want
cord
to
is
hunt
plugged
is
in the
out here.
wall.
Yeah. You
And
have you got names for your cows or
during the
anything?
season, we have range free. No, we got to kind of keep them pinned up here. They get to roam 30 acres right now.
Do you have them named?
Yes, I have them named. And they know their names. And they actually come to me.
That's
I
pretty
had
neat.
one licking the camera today. I called her by name. She came up and licked the camera while I was taking the video today.
That's pretty cool.
So the only one I haven't named is the newborn baby.
Yeah, no. Dude, it's
I'm
plugged into
still
the
thinking of a
wall
name
and
for
it's a
him.
white cord. Just give me the white cord. It's in my iPhone cord.
My buddy Dwayne that's in the chat, he comes hunts on my land here, and
That's cool.
he's sitting in his tree stand and he got him a barrel and everything there. He knows feeding deer and stuff. And he said he can't see the deers for all the squirrels. He'd take his card out of his camera and they'd be like 3 or 4 squirrel pictures and there'd be any deer on there.
That's funny.
But we got some deers here, but I think the squirrels run them off. They're bullying them.
Bullying the deer, the squirrel bullying the deer.
Yeah.
That's
I think
funny.
it's time to go squirrel hunting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah. That's something I don't do much of anymore, like small game hunt. Like I'm strictly like deer, because I hunt in Ohio and I hunt in PA. I have a lease in Ohio, so all my time is on deer. Like you could spend a lot of time deer hunting, like scouting and figuring them out and moving tree stands and planting food plots and scouting and setting up scrapes and figuring them out. So I don't have time to hunt other animals during deer season. I really don't. That's why I don't ice fish either, because hunting is during the time you'd ice fish, so I don't really ice fish.
Yeah. I want to go ice fishing, but it's just too cold for me. I'll have my little tent thing hut. I have it so warm that I'll probably fall through the ice.
Me too. Once it hits 70 degrees, I'm freezing.
Yeah, it's I think right now it's 13 degrees here.
And that's a little bit too cold for me. I think it's 29, 30, 31, somewhere like that here now.
It's funny because the rest of the week's like 45 degrees. It's weird. Like yesterday was 6 degrees. It was freezing. And then like today it warmed up a little bit, then it dropped tonight, and then tomorrow it's supposed to warm up again. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was warm here today. T-shirt and short weather. I was wearing flip-flops today.
That's awesome.
It'd be
Green
nice to
grass
stay.
everywhere.
I wish it would stay about 75 to 80 all year long.
I'm good with 70 all year. I think that would be a good temperature for me. 70, 75.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't like the hunting. That's too hot for hunting, for deer hunting and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm cool with the weather.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The way it is. So it's just, I just work with what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 70 degrees. There's no pig hunting, no rabbit hunting.
Yeah.
We are in North Carolina
Meat
where
wouldn't
I'm at.
leave, worth it.
I'm just right below Mayberry, North Carolina, where Andy Griffith's show's at. So I can walk out my front door and just about slap Andy Griffith in the head.
Yeah, I like that video when you went through Mayberry.
Yeah. We're getting ready to have Mayberry days.
Hey, what's up, Sean? I didn't even know Native was in here.
Yeah, he's one of my regulars on my show.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good guy. I like watching him.
Yep. I like Sean. I got to get him a deer tail. He wants a buck tail or a deer tail to, for, I guess, tying flies or something like that. So I got to get him something.
Yeah.
In the mail.
Yeah. I want me a skunk hat. What I want.
Yeah, I see a lot of trappers and stuff, and then I see them going out and they're like, "Oh, we got a skunk." I'm like, "How the heck do you get the skunk out of the trap without spraying?" And they're like, "Oh, they don't spray all the time." I'm like, well, every skunk I know or I got close to sprayed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I about hit 2 yesterday morning going to work, and I about hit 1 coming home Friday night coming home from work in my driveway.
I got sprayed by a skunk one time, and I was working on my deck up at the lake. I used to have a place up at Chautauqua in New York, and I was going to a party that night, Saturday night. I was meeting my wife. She was my girlfriend at the time, up at my buddy's camp about an hour away, and I had to work on the deck. So I climbed under the deck, and I'm under there working, and I start smelling something, and I felt something wet on my leg, and I'm like, what? And I come out, and here there's a bunch of young skunks under the deck. And one got me in the leg, and it was the worst thing. I was using tomato soup, lemons, tomatoes, tomato juice. I was scrubbing down. I took 2 showers, and I could still smell it for 2 days after. It was horrible.
My brother-in-law's dog, they turn it out to let it go and use the bathroom outside.
Yeah.
It took off, started chasing skunks or something, or come back in and jumped right in the middle of the bed, both of them. They couldn't even sleep in the house.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. It's bad.
They had to sleep somewhere else.
Man.
Yeah.
Have you ever got sprayed by a skunk before?
I just had it on my leg. That's all I have.
No.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah, you don't want that. It's horrible.
I think I caught a few in a rabbit traps one time when I was younger.
Yeah.
I got home from school and I thought, yeah, boy, I saw my trap down. I'm gonna go get it. Open that thing up, and there you sat with your tail pointing straight up like that, getting ready to spray.
Yeah.
And I shook that thing up and I took off.
Yeah. Good thing, because that's wicked. You get it on you, you're done for a while.
I said that'll make your babies more naked right there.
Yeah. He said he was relaxing from camping. So Sean went camping this weekend. How's the weather where you're at, Sean?
He said he went camping and it was 20 below zero. 20 degrees.
Yeah, that's chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the bait making stuff, like on my channel, is I've been doing it for a while. I'm sorry, Homestead. Go ahead. You can go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, yeah. No, but the bait making, I'm doing, I'm starting to advertise a little bit more and stuff like that. I'm hitting it a little harder now than I was before. So it's going pretty good. Some people are buying some baits and stuff like that. Like I said, it all goes back into the channel, but I enjoy making the baits because I fish a lot. So if I break a bait, I throw it at the bottom of my boat and then I bring it home and I remelt them down and make my bait again. You know what I mean? So it's kind of nice to have that. And I use other baits too, not just my baits. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't like I'm like promoting my baits and say, oh, I just use these baits and I catch all my fish off them. I use other baits too, but I enjoy making the soft plastics.
She wants to know what's a polecat. That's what we call them here. It's a skunk. That's what we call them in North Carolina, polecat.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with skunk. Mine are rattlesnakes. I've almost been bit by a rattlesnake.
You can have anything.
Yeah, that's what I find out here.
You can keep all the snakes you can
It's okay. We know how to clean them and eat them.
I ain't.
That's funny.
No. I just couldn't do that. That's one thing I will not do: touch a snake, eat a snake, or whatever.
Yeah, we don't have any real poisonous snakes in my area too much.
Don't know what you're missing.
That's a good thing. I mean, we have copperheads in certain areas and stuff. We mostly have like gardener snakes and black snakes. Nothing really poisonous, but every once in a while you get copperheads around and things like that, but not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got copperhead too.
Yeah.
And cottonmouth.
Yeah, they're wicked snakes. Cottonmouths are very aggressive.
I'm telling you what, I've said it before. If I was out on a boat fishing, you know, like that show Bill Dance did, and that snake fell on him,
yeah,
I would have been the second man walk across the water. I would. That snake can have that boat. That snake can have it. Well, I'm going to play the
Well, I
P3.
guess you don't ever want to come to our rattlesnake roundup.
No, I'm good with that. I'm going to play the P3 program
they grab them
video
with their bare hands.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the video right quick and take a quick break so I can get me something to drink, and we'll come back and
yeah, man. And then I'm probably gonna have to get off of here, Justin, in a little bit because I gotta get up at 5 o'clock, so I gotta get to bed and do that. But I'll wait till you come back and then I'll close out with you.
That's fine. I appreciate you coming in. It tickled me to death to see y'all come on. It just when y'all said y'all can, I thought, there we go. Now we got something going.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you having me.
But I will be sending you an email, Ted, about the information about what I was talking to you about the other day.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think I have time to get down there and to do anything yet.
Take your time whenever you want to. I'm here. I'm just an email away, buddy. Just email me and I'll help you out the best I can.
All right. Here is the P3 program. I ain't got the new one yet, but I will here for long, and hope y'all enjoy it.
It's been coming up like sun above. It's making us come together. Been making plans and joining hands. Come by me, stand and come together. When they know we've had enough, they'll try and call our bluff. But no, there's no stopping us. We're making a promise. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. They say we're weak when we don't speak, but they don't see us come together. Behind closed doors, we choose love, not war. It's at our core when we come together. They will hear us loud and clear. We'll walk right through the fear, and then once we'll all appear and say, we're standing right here. Come on. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something.
Cool. So What exactly is that? Like, what is is it an organization that you guys created, or like you join it, or what is that?
Yeah, the founder of it is in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Matt, he started about a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, or something like that, and a bunch of paranormal groups around the world is joined in, and it's just like a family based club, I guess you say,
Okay.
and we all just go in and talk and learn from different people and stuff like that.
Yeah. Cool. Interesting.
Everybody helps out. Everybody sharing stuff like that, help them grow and all. I was going to mention something there a while ago, but forgot what it was. So how long y'all been doing y'all's YouTube?
It's been, I believe, 3 years for me. Going on 3 years.
I'm brand new. I only have 45 subscribers and 7 videos.
Okay. It'll
I
grow
think,
pretty.
yeah, I got over 450 videos right now, I think.
I'm not too far behind you. I got about 100 and some, but
Yep.
a lot of mine is a little bit odd. I didn't go in sequence like I wanted to. I'm just all over the place with mine. But.
Yeah, and that's kind of, I don't want to say in sequence is important, but consistency is important. Like putting up every week. Some people put up 2 or 3 videos every week, and I can't do 2 or 3 videos every week. It can't happen. So I try at least to get it out every Wednesday at 7:00. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm also going to try to get y'all a sticker put on y'all's board too.
Yeah. I actually have been neglecting my board lately because I haven't done any bait making lives in a little bit because I've been so busy. But when I get back to it, I have a whole nother board that I got to put up and put all the decals on there because I have a ton of decals that I didn't put up yet. So I got to do that. My next live, bait making live, I got to do that. But I wanted to let you know too that I'm having a giveaway from Fish Angler right here. They gave me over $500 worth of merchandise to give away to my followers and everything. So you have to be subscribed to the channel. And then I'm going to do a live in the future here real soon. And I'm going to give away hats, shirts, face masks for fishing. And then they gave me decals with their like QR code on it to like join Fish Angler. I have Fish Angler in my description, and it's free to join. It's just an app where you can post like your fishing pictures and things like that. So they were nice enough to send me a surprise package for a giveaway for my followers. So that was really cool, I thought. So I'm going to be doing that real soon.
Yeah. She said, Ted, you send me a sticker.
I think I did, Wendy. If not, if I didn't put one in there, I can't remember if I did or not. But if I didn't, when you get your package, then just tell me that you didn't, and I will send one out. And I apologize if I didn't. I thought I put one in every one, but if I didn't do it, then let me know, and I will. I'll send you one, a decal.
That's like me the other day. I sent something there off to somebody, and I forgot to put what I'm mainly going to send to them.
I've done that before too.
So now I had to go back and send them another package.
Yeah. When we did our big YouTube giveaway, there was a ton of things to give away. And it was like me and Sunfish King sat there and checked off, okay, well, did you put this in here? Did you put that in there? And it was just a big, long process. And it was pretty nerve-wracking because you wanted to make sure you got everything out to everybody who won and things like that. You know what I mean? But, I think we had over like $4,000 worth of prizes from people helping out and things like that, plus our stuff. So there was a lot of prizes that were shipped out. And it was pretty crazy.
Do y'all have any Homestead decals or anything?
No, not yet. We've been looking into places to get them because some places I've checked into are pretty pricey just for 100 stickers, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, if you if you go to Sticker Mule, sometimes they have deals and they'll give you like 50 stickers for $19, but they're like the 3x3s. I sometimes wait for that deal to come up and then I'll order them from Sticker Mule. But if I order like 50 stickers, it's like $89 for stickers. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A friend of mine was saying something about a lady on Etsy who does them.
Yeah.
And they're
Hey,
not
Jason.
expensive at all. I think she got 100 stickers for $10, and she got the 3x3s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now my daughter's
I can't
friend
remember the
makes
name
them,
of it. Oh,
and she made me some stickers, and it was cool because it was my daughter's friend. I was trying to support her and give her the money to make the stickers, so she did them for me once. I need to talk to her again, actually.
Yeah, I got a girl I work with making my stuff.
It's expensive. YouTube's expensive.
I need to learn how to do that. I'd get rich.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'd
there
figure
are
out how
ways
to do that. I'd be rich.
there are ways to do it. I looked into it. There's ways to do it.
I know she said somebody asked you the other day about putting your name on the bait bags.
Yes. Yeah, I will put a sticker on my bake bags because I got a quote from a company, International Plastics, and it was over $2,800, and you had to order 10,000 bags, one size bag, and I would need multiple sizes.
Yeah.
So it was $2,800 for 10,000 bags, and that's their minimum.
Yeah.
And that's how they sell them. And they're like, "Oh, we'll do whatever you want on it." I'm like, "Are you gonna have somebody come pack the baits too for that price?" I mean, 'cause it's that expensive. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not going that route for a while. I'd have to sell a lot of baits to be able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh?
Did you explain to her you were a YouTuber and not Elon Musk?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, they were nice looking bags, but they weren't worth it. It was $2,800 for 10,000 bags. And then you have 10,000 bags of one size. So can you imagine where am I going to even put 10,000 bags? And I probably won't sell 10,000 baits.
Yeah.
You know, unless I was a bigger company. I mean, I'm sure people do. Well, I know people do it all the time, but that's just a lot of money for just bags. I'll put my sticker on the bag. If you're lucky, you'll get a sticker on the bag. If not, you get a plain bag with my baits in it, basically.
Oh, that's pretty funny. I started laughing when you was talking about that the other on your video.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Let's see. If y'all want to, y'all can tell the audience how to find y'all, your YouTube or your Facebook or your email or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they can go and subscribe to you and all that stuff.
Sure. I'd be happy to. Yeah, because I'm gonna get off here like soon here. So yeah, you could find me on YouTube, Off the Hook Outdoors on YouTube, Off the Hook .outdoors on Instagram. Facebook is Off the Hook Outdoors. I'm everywhere. And then you can check out my website. It's Off the Hook Outdoors.us, and my baits and things are on there too. And you can also email me at tedpolanowskijr@gmail.com. And if you go to my channel, you can go to my about page and all my information's in there. Like I said, my website's still up and it's being worked on, so don't have everything in there yet. Just basically most of my baits. I still got to put some more baits on there. So if you guys want to check me out, that's probably the best way to do it, is go to my YouTube channel and go on my about page, and all my information's in there. But thank you though.
I appreciate you coming on, buddy.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna head out. It was nice meeting you, Michelle's Happy Homestead. It was nice meeting you. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Justin, for everything.
Nice meeting you too, Ted.
Jonathan. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I watch your stuff all the time. I try to comment and support you when I can there. Sometimes I don't see you going live and I miss them. So, but I do comment that I missed them and then I'll rewatch it. So, but I appreciate everybody here. Everybody have a great night. End of the weekend, starting to grind for the work week. So, have a good night and we'll see you later.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. He gone. He gone.
Yep, he's gone. No, mine is pretty simple. I just have the YouTube channel under this name, and my
Okay.
email is on my about page.
Okay. All right. So, in the future, are you planning to? Are y'all planning to do some selling the cows, such as like meat and stuff, like hamburger and stuff, to people, or y'all just raise them to resell them?
Well, with the boys, we go ahead and steer them, so they're
Yeah.
being raised right now for beef. We were discussing a couple nights ago about processing 2 of our steers, and we'll take them to the local butcher so it becomes legal to sell, and then we can
Yeah.
sell it and make a better price than what people are paying for that garbage at the grocery store.
Yeah.
'Cause
What
my
kind of
cows are
cows?
organic.
What kind of cows do you have?
I have 2 Spanish Longhorns, and their offspring, they've each got a baby, is Spanish Longhorn and Black Angus mix. And then I have just a regular old dairy cow, and she's got a baby that is dairy cow and Swift. Well, she's the one that just had the baby again, so she's got 2 of them that are half Swift.
Okay.
I've got a Holstein female, and then of course, I've got my big bull who is a Swift, and he is the most lovable, gentle thing in the world. And I had to make a video on it because people wanted to see a lovable bull, and he's just as laid back as he can be.
Yeah. You know them cows, the Belted Callaway, whatever they are. We was going to church up in Tennessee, up in Mountain City, and we was going for a Jubilee up there. And one of the preacher's wives, they live down here next where we do in North Carolina, and they was driving up, and she asked the guy that I went to church with there, said, I was wondering how come they put blankets on them cows out there. We all got so tickled, and they finally told her that that's the breed of the cows. They wasn't blankets, and she swore up and down that they had blankets on.
Yeah, that's the way one of my dairy cows is. She's black in the body, but she's got white legs and a white head.
Yeah.
So she probably looks like she's wearing a blanket, but she's not.
Yeah. I see more Myers Paranormal. I'll be there. I'll be there at that time, buddy. You just gotta give me a minute because I gotta get used to y'all Central time. Let's see. So what are y'all going to be getting any more cows or any other animals like chickens and ducks and stuff?
Oh, yeah, we're planning on getting it. We still have to build the runs for all of that. We wanted to get some rabbits, and we wanted to get turkeys, not wild turkeys, just regular turkeys, and ducks and geese and the chickens, and that's pretty much as far as we wanted to go. We didn't want to get into the pigs, and we didn't want to get into the sheep or the goats.
Yeah.
No, that's a little more than I've got energy for.
Yeah, that will take a lot of
and
your
the
time.
price of eggs now. Whew.
Yeah.
No, I want chickens because I'm not going to pay no $30 a dozen for eggs. I'm sorry. Not when I might eat three eggs a year.
Yeah, this actually come down here. They made it up to $7.50 a dozen, and then now they actually got back down to $4 something a dozen.
Well, you're lucky. They're still high here.
Yeah.
Everybody says, how much you spend on eggs? I say, none. You don't buy eggs? Nope, I haven't bought eggs in years.
Yeah.
I don't eat eggs. Why do I buy eggs? But I can sell eggs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I if
no,
it
there's
weren't for eggs,
alternatives to use for eggs and recipes. So
if I didn't have an egg, I don't think I would be able to live. I think I eat like 10 eggs a day.
I know. I see your breakfast series. I know. Biscuits and gravy as well.
I got like 7, 8 chicken houses up here above us. I could go over and sneak in there, but I'm afraid I'll get shot trying to steal me an egg.
Probably. You might get some rock salt.
I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking about how can I fix this egg problem? Can I get me an ostrich egg and try it, or anything
Those
else?
are
Maybe.
expensive. And
Yeah.
one ostrich egg will feed several people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might.
My
I might
oldest
take
brother's neighbor had ostriches and emus. I wouldn't have it. They're mean.
My buddy Dwayne in here earlier. He said he's eaten a turkey egg before. I ain't never seen a turkey egg.
Oh yeah, they're big. They're pretty close to the size of a duck egg.
I never even seen a duck
We
egg.
see them out here from time to time. Oh my goodness. You're supposed to be North Carolina boy. You're supposed to see all this stuff. We're going to have to educate you.
I ain't seen none of that stuff. I try to
Maybe you
stay
should
away.
get you some.
I try to stay away from edumacations. I'm thinking about getting some chickens. My busy schedule, I don't know if I'll be able to keep them up. I gotta figure out how some way.
Keeping chicken.
I gotta figure out some way to keep the coyotes away. That's my problem here. Is the coyotes are real bad.
Yeah, we have them horrendously bad here. That's why we need a big chicken run for them.
Yeah. When we take our pig outside to use the bathroom and stuff, we have to guard him because they'll pick him up and take off with him.
Yes, they will.
I've got a pet pig that lives in the house with us, me and my wife. He got his own little room. He's so smart. If I'm in here doing the show or something other, and he gets lonely and by himself, he'll go into his room, shut his door, and crawl under his blankets and go to sleep. Don't never hear nothing out of
So do you have him? No, I was going to ask if you have him litter box trained, but not.
No, he goes outside. Yeah. I love my little pig. He's something else. I'm gonna try to get me a teacup pig next, where I can keep him in my shirt pocket, and he can go to work with me, ride on the forklift with me, and everything else. That's my goal. I just got to find me
Oh my goodness. You gonna take him paranormal hunting too?
I would, but he's gotten big. I can't handle him. All he wants to do is eat and sleep. Eat and sleep and chase me around the house because he wants his Cheerios. And if you feed him a handful of Cheerios, he's your friend. He's your friend the rest of your life if you feed him Cheerios. My wife wants a teacup pig. I keep saying no, maybe once we move into a bigger house. She said my pet pig became a she okay, litter trained, but went out and just passed at 7 years. Oh, we had ours ever since it was about 4 months, and that was back in 2015, and he's still kicking. We named ours Barnaby. It's a LMA. I like that. We actually gonna try to get another one because he gets along with our two cats, but they don't want to have nothing to do with him because he looks weird. So they don't want to have nothing to do with him. All he wants
That's
to do is
just
just play.
cats.
Yeah, he just wants to play with them, but they don't.
I
They
got
don't.
100 cats. I know.
I can't deal with too many cats. We got two, and that's too many. We
No,
had
I
one cat.
got that many. I don't have any kind of rodent problem. I
Yeah,
love my cats.
yeah, they do help keep that down.
Yeah, but I don't have any birds or squirrels now either, but that's okay.
Birds. Yeah, I like to see birds once in a while. I don't like to see the snowbirds because they'll take off snowing here, and I just don't like to see them. I try to fan them away every time I see one.
No, we get back by the big pond. That's where the birds are.
Yeah.
And we got a big fat squirrel back there, but my cats don't go back there. That's where the coyotes hang out.
Yeah. Ours like Cheerios, and he likes everything else, but I did find out that he don't like broccoli and cauliflower. So he took that back after me.
Golly.
Yeah. He don't like broccoli or cauliflower.
I've never seen a picky pig before.
Yeah, I seen he'll eat it, but it takes everything he's got to eat it. He'll push it all around his nose and get something else. Then finally he'll just say, "Okay, I guess I'll try it." And he eats about not even he gets a little bit in his mouth and that's it. He'll spit the rest of it back out and he'll take off and do something else.
Kids. Sounds like our dogs.
I remember when
Got
we
a
first got
regular
him.
zoo around here.
Yeah, well, I think they got about 20, maybe 30 cows in that pasture in front of our house, and they have it sectioned off everywhere, and they finally got them in this backfield over here, right in front of the house now, and they just every night you try and sleep and you just hear them out there just a moving.
Yep. A lot of ranchers do the rotation.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's also to split the herd up on the ones that they don't want bred from the ones that are bred to when they are weaning the calves off the mothers. Yeah. We don't mess with it too much out here.
Good
The
night,
mothers
you
will
too.
wean them.
Thank you for popping on the show with us, buddy. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting us some. Well, my father-in-law, he's got cows too. But I don't know how many he's got, but he's got. I think he got the Black Angus. I'm not really sure, but I could be wrong. He
Yeah,
just
I had a Black Angus segment, and they're mean. Yeah, the one we had almost killed my husband.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, he just went crazy one day and almost killed him. So we sent him to the auction. He was only a year and a half old, and we got over $4,000 for him.
Oh good gosh, that's
Got
pretty
into a
good.
bid war over him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, considering we only paid $20 for him when he was a bottle feeder calf.
Yeah.
I say we made some of our money back.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really
And
interesting.
then we had a male Holstein,
Yeah.
and he got pretty aggressive. He wanted to fight for dominancy over the ladies because we had our Swift out here. And when he tried to attack me, we took him to the auction too. Made pretty good money off of him as well.
Yeah.
We send our cows to the auction, and they say, "Oh, it came from the Gibson Ranch." It gets into a bid war. So I don't mind. They can fight it out.
Yeah, we're thinking about getting us one or two, but that's all we're doing right now, just thinking about it. It'll be a while before we get a couple. But I am thinking about getting a bunch of chickens because I do want to keep the bug population down and stuff like that.
Depending on the chicken, some chicken breeds will also keep your snake population down.
Well, that's to be the one I'll get.
Like
then.
guineas.
Oh yeah.
Guineas will there are some ugly chickens. They're big producers of eggs, but we call them soldier birds around here because when you get them as chicks, if you keep them and you're the only ones that deal with them, they don't accept anybody else.
Yeah.
You have to kind of be interactive with them. And when you let them loose, like if you let them free roam for a while, oh, they chase things off out of the yard. They'll kill snakes. And if a stranger comes up, you're going to hear all kinds of ruckus going on out there. They're letting you know somebody's there. You can't get anything over on a guinea.
Yeah. Is it true? Does the guineas have blue meat?
No.
I heard
every guinea I've ever eaten is just like regular chicken.
Oh, okay. I always heard people tell me that they had blue meat in them.
Well, probably not the color blue. It's probably more of a culinary description of the meat.
Oh, okay.
Which is not white. It's probably more of a gray. That's what they call blue meat in culinary.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's what they mean, but that's what I know blue meat as.
Okay.
It's like when you go into a steakhouse and you order your steak. If you order it like medium rare to almost fully cooked, it'll come out and your meat will be kind of a gray. Well, the cooks call that blue. So.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what they're referring to after it's cooked.
I never would know that then, because when I go in and I ask for a steak or something, and they ask me how to cook, I say I want it done. I want it black. I want it charcoal.
You want it crucified.
Yes.
Not me. I say knock the hooves off of it and the bell and slap it on my plate.
No.
Yeah.
Not me.
I eat about a 3-minute steak is what I eat. Slap it on the grill, warm it up, flip it over, warm it up, slap it on my plate. That's the way I eat it.
No. It's gotta be done. If you drop it on the plate, you'll go poof in the powder.
There's no flavor in that.
That's my flavor. I like burnt meat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I got used to burnt meat when I got married. So I got used to it. Yeah. One
Does your
thing,
wife ever rewatch your videos?
no, she probably will listen to my show. I
Oh, well,
will.
you're lucky. She might watch
But
this one and you're going to wonder why you're in the doghouse.
yeah. One reason I have to eat my steaks well done like that is I have Crohn's disease, and it kind of affects me a lot. I've tried to
My
eat,
husband, too, even after his surgeries.
yeah. It's kind of hard for me to eat a lot of stuff just because of my Crohn's disease, and I found out the meat, if I eat it raw, not raw, but well, medium well, and all that stuff.
Rare.
Yeah, it kind of hurts my stomach real bad, and I have stomach cramps, and it ain't fun to have that stomach
Yeah.
cramps like that.
No. I have to feed my husband a lot of fresh vegetables, a lot of fresh fruit,
Yeah,
and quite often.
yeah,
He just seems to react better to it when I do that. So
yeah,
taking him out to eat all the time is not a thing I can do because he pays the price for it, even though
yeah,
he wants to treat me so I don't have to cook all the time. But
yeah,
I'd rather eat a sandwich so he can be healthy.
yeah. I've been dealing with this for a pretty good while, and it bothers me a lot. But I've learned what I can and what I can't, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, good evening to you too. Glad you got to stop by and chit chat. Devil Dog, are you my brother-in-law, uncle, or what?
Or what? You're windy.
Laugh out loud. Jamie. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on, that's for sure. I'm just a
Yep.
little bit upset because my basketball team didn't win last night. Yeah. I went to work today, and boy, they got on me good too. Because I was bragging yesterday, and now they got me good though.
You counted your chickens before they hatched.
Try to keep up with.
There it goes.
I ain't
Wow,
no way
there's been a
world.
lot said since I flipped over here on this comment.
Yeah, there ain't no way in the world I can keep up with our conversation. They're going 100 miles an hour. It's
Well, that's good.
yeah. I'm actually, we had 8, 9, we had up to 12 people in here. That's the most I've had on Coon Days. So, what all other things y'all been doing on the homestead?
We've been remodeling. We've been trying to transplant some trees. We're taking out a whole mess of mesquite. We've got thousands of them out here, trying to thin those out. We completely rebuilt the sunroom for free. My sunroom needed help, and I looked at my husband and I said, I'm using pallets. And he looked at me like I was nuts. And it turned out beautiful. I even did the shingles on the outside of the thing with pallet wood. It's beautiful. Yeah. And a lady in town got new windows, and she said, come take them. So we took them and we used them in there. So that room was completely free.
Yeah, we're gonna try to build a
We
front
remodeled
porch.
our bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, we're thinking about adding on to the house. I've already got a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and a huge dining room. But my living room is tiny, so I want a big den. Someplace where I can have a fireplace.
Yeah. I wish we would have put a fireplace when we built the house here, but I wasn't thinking. My wife, she wasn't thinking. I was too excited to build my first house, and now I wish I did, because the other day the power went out when it came back the storm, and we like the first day.
Yep. We have gas heat right now. We do have electric heaters, but we wanted to have a wood burner too. So
yeah.
I do have a stove, an old school room heater. I can cook on it. We just don't have it hooked up.
That's what I want. I wish I always said when I was little, when I got married, I wanted to live like they did back in the old days, the old pioneer days. And where you had to take our clothes down to the creek and wash them and beat them on the rock and this and that. Carry our own water up to the house.
Yep.
But it didn't work like that. My wife won't do that for me. She won't go out there. She won't go chop wood. Work. Yeah, but she never did that before, so I was wanting her to learn. We had to when we was little.
Oh, we did too. We did too.
Yeah, I remember we started priming biker when we was 5 years old, and I just quit about two and a half years ago.
I quit when I got married the first time. But when I got married the second time, he's a real outdoors guy and he likes to rough it. So I had to call up on all the stuff that I had to learn way back when. And now I'm having to do it in my everyday life out here.
Yeah.
It's just become second nature now. It's like, honey, go prime the well. Okay, I'm out there priming the well, or I'm putting pressure back in the tank or something like that. You know, you never do that in the city. And you tell people, I got to go put air in my well house. They're like, what for? Well, don't you want water in your house, you goober?
No. Yeah. That's a lot of people don't know. They never had to do anything like that, so they ain't never gonna know how to do a lot of that stuff. We had a guy.
You don't know.
Huh?
I was gonna say you don't know fun until you have to replace the pump at the bottom of your well.
Oh,
my well is 450 feet deep, and you have to pull that line out with that heavy pump on the. Oh my God!
Yeah,
that'll kill you.
We had to do ours about 2-3 weeks ago. We pulled ours out, but we hooked it to the tractor and pulled it out that way because ours was like 480, 90 some feet. And
yeah. and that's heavy. People don't realize how heavy that actually is.
Then you got a
Hundreds
half
and
a horse,
hundreds of pounds.
got a half a horse pump on the other end of it. You pulling that out and it's still full of water. It'll make your babies born cross-eyed.
Oh yeah. That ain't no joke. And I told my husband, I said, that'll make you rupture your rectum. You can cut washers off that sucker by pulling on that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't want to do that anytime soon again. No.
No, I don't need.
I'm too old for that.
We had this one guy. I worked at the golf course. He's book smart. I mean, you can ask him a question and he'll answer it for you and got it out of your mouth. We told him one day, said, man, go down to the shop and put gas and mix the oil with it because we was weed eating creek bank at night that day at the golf course. We told him how to mix. We told him to put the oil in the jug and go down to the shop at the gas pump and put 2 gallons of gas in. That's the way we mixed ours up. We all snuck down to the shop and watched him. Went in the back way and he did what we told him. He did what we told him to do, but he just didn't even put the oil in there. He just put the gas in the jug and shut the gas can up and came back down there. And you talking about he killed every bug in the county out. That thing was smoking.
Oh my goodness.
But he's book smart now. You can ask him something, he'll tell you right off the get-go what it was. He'll be out there in 100-degree weather weed eating with coveralls on, wrapped up like an Eskimo.
No, thank you. I'm gonna be like a dog. I'll be asleep under the porch where it's nice and cool.
Yeah,
I don't deal with the heat like that.
I don't, not no more.
A lot of people make mistakes, and
yeah,
that's a good way to get yourself killed.
I'm getting too old for that stuff now.
I'm older than you by far. You could be my kid. That's how young you are. That's how old I am.
I'm 41. So I'll be...
Okay. You're a little older than I thought you was.
I'm 40. I'll be 42 this year.
I'm in my 50s.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm 90.
Oh, me too. I feel like I done went around one time and getting ready to go back around again.
You'll know how old you feel when you start whacking around with a freaking T-post driver. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm out of shape. And I'm only 5 foot tall, and that's kind of hard work.
Yeah.
I got to stand on a trailer to whack that thing in the ground.
Yeah, my wife, she's short too. She stands about that high to me. And I have to look down like this to talk to her.
Yeah, so does my husband. He's over 6 foot tall.
Has
Better watch out for
anybody...
short women. We're crazy.
Yeah, mine is.
You better make this video private so your wife can't find it. Well, I'll be saying, well, where's Jonathan? Well, I haven't seen him in 6 months.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, man. Has anybody got any questions for our
Yeah,
guest?
we're getting.
Ask her anything about homesteading
Most of them in
cows.
here know me.
Oh, they do? Well,
Most of them that's down there know me. I get
I
around,
thought
Jonathan. I'm
I thought
sneaky
I
like that.
discovered somebody new and nobody know about. I ain't never in my life. I'm gonna have to find me somebody else
Well,
that nobody's heard of.
well, how rude. No, there are
Oh,
some in the chat that don't know me, but most of them have seen me in the room that they're in,
yeah.
and they know I'm a nut. They know I'm a crack up. Wendy,
Yeah.
that girl loves me through and through. Bless her heart.
I may
Wendy is good people. That is somebody you should get to know.
I was talking
That girl's
to
amazing.
I was talking on live one night. Jamie, she came in, she said I can't do something because I keep laughing or something. I forget what I was talking about. But everybody starts laughing when I do my little sayings like making babies born naked or making born cross-eyed or stuff like that. And I used to say that on the golf course when these young summer help come in there and help us out. They'll come over at me and say, "How did we do? How did we do?" I said, "I don't know, but I think Ray Charles could have done it better than that." Oh God, you talking about somebody getting mad? They would never come ask me nothing else anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't do it to
People are
make them
too
mad.
sensitive.
I just try to get their confidence up, try and get them to work a little harder. No, they didn't do that.
I don't worry about people like that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm
I
going
do
to
get
be happy no matter what.
I got my friend today at work. We was towards the end of the day out there, and we were sitting there on forklifts, and I said, "Man, I got a joke I want to show you." I laid down 2 pennies and spaced them out about that far apart on the back of the forklift. I said, "Can you ski?" He said, "I don't know. I never tried it." So I told him to take his finger and run around the pennies like it, like a figure 8. He did it, and I said, "Now can you do it with your eyes closed?" He said, "What?" I said, "Do that now with your eyes closed." As soon as he did, and I took my hand, hit him in the forehead, and I said, "Oh, you hit a tree." And he got so laughing so hard he started crying. He had tears rolling out his eyes. He said, "You ain't right." I said, "Well, don't forget that."
Well, he'll never go skiing with you again.
Yeah, I get him all the time. We pick with each other, and he's a little Hispanic guy, and I go to his house and we sit and we talk, and well, English of course, because I can't speak any Spanish language, but I even tried sign language in Spanish and I couldn't do it. Couldn't get my R's working around right.
That's just wrong, Jonathan.
I just wonder though if sign language is it same in Spanish as it in English? Nobody could
Well, I
really tell
would
me.
think so. They're still using the alphabet.
Yeah, but are they using
I mean,
Spanish?
if it's the real sign language.
Is it same in China and Japanese and stuff like that?
I would think so.
I might have to do some research on
I
that
never.
and do it. I might have to check that out.
find
'Cause
find somebody that teaches sign language and go ask them.
I won't be able to sleep tonight if I don't figure it out. Well, my cousin, they speak sign language because my cousin, she is deaf, but now they can talk with their fingers all the time. But I sit there and watch them, staring at them like a monkey doing a math problem, trying to figure out what they're saying.
I'm like you with a math problem. Oh Lord.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Jamie says, no, that's why it's ASL, American Sign Language. And then she said SSL is Spanish Sign Language. Well, how you know which one to speak? To which person? Does it have the same sound? See, that's the thing. I'm going on all scientific stuff on this deal.
Well, Jonathan, if they're deaf, they can't hear it. They're reading it.
Doesn't have
Things
sound.
that make you go, huh?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, make your babies born naked, that's for sure. I need to learn Spanish Sign Language. I need to learn it too because I like to talk to my cousin one good time. You know, I mean, I can text her, but I'm not a very good speller, and it looked like some kind of Japanese writing to her.
Oh my. Any sign language I would know would offend people.
Yeah, me too. I've been getting a lot of that California howdy here quite regular. Every time I'm riding down the road, somebody passed me. I'm already doing 100. How fast they want me to go? And they pass me like I'm sitting still. And I turn around and look, and here they are. They done shooting me birds and everything else. I told my
I
wife
just
one
wave
day.
at them and smile.
I told my wife the other day. I said, I hope I don't give me no more birds. I can't feed the ones I got.
You're a mess.
Oh,
I hadn't seen this side of you before.
I try my best to make people laugh. That's the only thing I know to do. I want to be a stand-up comedy, but I couldn't stand there long enough. I had to sit down. I want to be an airplane pilot, but I'm
a psychologist. Yeah, I'm afraid of heights. I couldn't do that.
I'm actually going to go do an investigation of a lighthouse, but I will not climb up the steps. Y'all will see me holding the camera up like this, trying to take pictures, because if I look up, I'll get sick and I'll fall down. And there's no way I'll climb all the way to the top of that lighthouse and let everybody see. There's no way. Y'all have to knock me out like I do Mr. T to get him on the airplane.
Well, if it still has a functioning light in it, be careful. They run that light around on Mercury.
Yeah. Well, what's it doing down here on Earth if it's on Mercury?
You got me, but that's what they use.
Oh, man.
That's why I'm a homesteader. I'm not supposed to know these things.
Oh, okay. I we went to Boston before we got married. We was actually building the house at that particular time, and we went to Boston. It was my first time on an airplane. I mean, I've been up in a little 4-seater airplane that I I wouldn't never in my life do it again. But anyway, uh we went to Boston, but we had to go to from Charlotte, North Carolina, went all the way to Cleveland, Ohio, get off that plane, get on another plane, go from there to Boston. And we stayed up there in Boston at Cape Cod for about a week till everybody got mad at us, told us to come back down here. And so we had to fly from Boston to New Jersey, then New Jersey to back to Charlotte, North Carolina. And my first time on an airplane, my wife, when we got off, my wife, she could not walk because I was so scared. I was squeezing her kneecap. Her knee turned red, blue, black, pink, silver, and polka dotted. She couldn't walk. And I was scared. They had to calm me down. Know how they got me calmed down for being so scared? They gave me a little bitty wings put on my shirt.
Gosh.
I was going to ask them to see if they'd let me fly the airplane, but they said no. Then when it was
I've
coming
never
back,
been on an airplane.
we had all of our stuff, our souvenir stuff we brought back, and we had separate seats. My wife sitting on one side of the plane, I was on the other side, and Lord behold, I was sitting in the front, right beside of the emergency exit. That woman on there, she said, she looked at me and said, "Are you capable of helping people getting out if we was to crash?" And I said, "If we was to crash, ain't nobody getting out." I mean, that's just plain and simple. She said, "Well, I think you need to move." I said, "Okay, think I need to too." Finally, I sat somewhere where I know where I wouldn't see outside the plane.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had to ask me twice either.
My wife, she was sitting at the window. She said, "You want to see out there?" I said, "No." She said, "Go ahead." I said, "No." She said, "Hey, you going to take pictures?" I said, "I like this. Snap, snap, snap."
Golly. Me, I'd be taking them from the ground. I don't fly. Nope. If I can't drive there, I don't need to go there.
I'm pretty good now on flying now. I just had to get myself fixed right where I can use to it, but I still ain't gonna sit in the window and look out the window. There's no way. That'll make your baby born cross-eyed.
I can't even get on a ladder before I faint, so I don't even get on ladders.
I think I have fear of gravity. When we was little, we used to take these grocery bags, the plastic bags, and jump off that little building at the house when I was living at home when we was kids, use them as a parachute, and it didn't work. And we just flat that ground. Wonder we didn't get ourselves killed.
Yeah, it's amazing you didn't end up with broken bones.
So ever since then, I'm terrified of heights because the parachutes didn't work.
I've always been afraid of heights. I don't get on elevators, escalators. My husband, he has to put his hands over my face when he knows we're fixing to go over a bridge. I can't do it.
Yeah, I got this past time we went to the beach. I don't know what happened to me. I got crossed up or something on my we was driving across. We was on the drawbridge where it opens up, but ours done went back down, and they done let us go. And the train bridge was still up in the air, and I got so sick looking at that thing. I had to close my eyes and like open one a little bit, driving down the road till we got off that bridge. I bet people thought I was crazy when they was looking in the truck at me.
I don't worry about it. Everybody knows I'm crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying
Tell
to hold
people in
my.
this town they seriously think I'm crazy. I like
Yeah.
it.
Me too. People at work think I'm crazy, and I say, "Yeah, y'all don't forget that neither." Well, I hate to run, but I guess I'm gonna have to get off of here because I gotta go hang out with my dad in the morning. I'll probably try to go live in the morning. I'm not sure yet, but it's according on if I get done in time, I might. I'll be on Myers Paranormal tomorrow night at 7:30 Central Time, but my time will be 8:30 Eastern Time.
Okie dokie.
If y'all want to go over and check them out, I can't wait because Myers Paranormal is awesome. For one thing, because of their last name, it's the same as my last name, so that just makes them just grade A wonderful. And plus, they do
You're
good
not
paranormal.
biased by any means.
Huh?
I said, you're not biased, are you?
No.
I didn't think so.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's
It's
nice.
been nice chatting with you. Thanks for having
Yeah. Anytime if I ask and if nobody comes on, if I send you on, you can more than welcome come back up on. I can't remember how I was gonna get next
pick
week.
my brain.
Oh, I gotta find
Don't
out
get me
who
telling all the
I.
dirty secrets.
Yeah. I can't remember
Yeah, because
now
I
who I was
also
going.
make wine.
Wine. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I make
well,
all
yeah, I
kinds of
feel
wine
I'll tell you this story right
and
quick.
sake.
Now that's some nasty stuff. I tried that.
I don't like it, but my husband said it was. Oh, mine turned out so smooth, and it was up there in octane. I'm telling you, that stuff would. Woo, he drank the whole bottle.
I drunk some of that
He's
stuff. Well, I
crazier than
didn't
me.
drink it. I didn't drink it, but we was at the Japanese restaurant up there where they cook that stuff in front of you. You go yeah like that and swing them knives around.
Yeah.
He had that bottle of that stuff, and he said, "Is it your birthday?" I said, "No, it ain't my birthday." He said, "Well, no, it is." He squirted that stuff in my mouth. Oh God, I thought I died. That was nasty, and I thought, no wonder y'all little people over there. That was
It's
nasty.
made from fermented rice. Yeah,
I think it's
fermented
more
rice.
than that. Meat tastes like straight
No,
up.
after you start when you start, when you start fermenting it with the because it makes its own yeast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty gross when you're having to go through it, and you have to keep straining it and filtering it. And yeah, it's not pleasant.
After he squirted that stuff in my mouth, I couldn't keep my socks up. That was nasty. I'll tell you this story, then I'm gonna get going, okay?
Okay.
One summer we was priming biker, okay, and we done got all our stuff done that week, and we went about 2 weeks there, didn't have no work, so we got contracted out to a grape vineyard to pick grapes that one day. I ate so many grapes. I tell you what, he gave me the green apple quick step like it ain't nobody's business. And everybody else, they done filled their buckets up with grapes and 5-gallon buckets and done made 3-4 trips to the trailer and dumped them in there. And mine ain't never getting full. I ain't never made the first trip yet to the trailer to dump my grapes. We all got tickled, and my brother, he got me laughing. I couldn't eat no more grapes, and I done got sick. My belly's done turned every which way from Sunday. And the whole time we was picking grapes, my brother looked up, he was spreading grape leaves out like that there, and he looked at me, so I heard it through the grapevine. I got so tickled, and I started crying. I was laughing so hard, my belly was hurting. That was a mess. And then I can eat grapes now, but I'm not too big fond of them much. Just because of that one summer.
No, usually if you make yourself sick on it. Yep. Once you get
My
sick
brother-
on it, it kind of turns you off of them.
My brother can't stand a strawberry. We was little. My grandma went and bought some strawberries, and I think she bought like 4 or 5-gallon bucketfuls from somebody. And we was, all us little youngins was sitting there eating. My grandma told my brother, said, you can't eat a strawberry without pulling the cap off and that little green thing. Said, you got to pull it off before you eat. So we was sitting there, we was cramming. We done almost ate a whole 5-gallon bucket, me and my brother and my other 2 little cousins. We done about cleaned the bucket out. And every time we got one, we always take our hat off and eat it and then put our hat back on. We got sicker than 3 monkeys down there eating them strawberries. Now my brother can't even stand a strawberry. If he smells one, he'll start getting sick. Yeah, we was about
Yeah,
like
I guess
5.
that would do it.
I think we was like 5 or 6 years old when we did that. You talking about giving me some green apple quick step now? The strawberries will too. We eat plenty of them. Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna get off.
They
here.
ain't the Jolly Trots.
I want to get off of here, and I do really appreciate you coming on. I was excited when you said you'll come on, and I want to thank everybody in the chat too.
Yeah,
for
when you
being here.
asked me,
Go ahead.
yeah, when you asked me, I was so tired, and I woke up and I said, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to give him an answer." So that's when I sent you a text. I mean, a message. I don't know if you ever saw it or not, but yeah.
I did. I was at work, and my
So
internet at work was messed up.
But yeah, I've enjoyed it. You can have me up again if you want to.
Okay.
If I'm on somewhere else, I'll come. No problem.
That's fine. Yeah, we will. Like I said, though, we will get back together and we'll talk and everything, and we will see what you got going on new and everything. But like I said, I really appreciate
Well,
you
the
coming
next
on.
thing that's going to be new. Oh, you're more than welcome, Jonathan. I'm kind of glad that you asked me to come on.
Yeah, maybe you'll pick up some new subscribers and stuff like that. I mean, my show ain't the biggest show in the world, but every little bit helps.
Yeah, you're bigger than I am at the moment.
I
don't know how to do any of this yet.
Oh, it's easy after the first 2 or 3 times. It gets easier, but it took me a while to figure out some of this stuff. I'm just a dumb country redneck trying to learn high-tech stuff.
I'm not techie either. So And I don't believe in dumb country rednecks because those are the smartest people I've ever met. They know how to live.
If it wasn't for Jamie and her husband helping me out quite a bit, I would, and all the people in the P3 program, I probably wouldn't be doing this. Because my goal was doing baseball card videos, and my dad, he don't like, well, he likes them, but he ain't like I do, and that's the only way my show got started and my channel and pretty much the ghost hunting group. So it's all about my
Well,
dad
ghost
anyway.
hunting is a very popular subject.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's gotten bigger.
Yeah, more popular all the time.
It's gotten bigger in this past year. It's gotten real big. I mean, you can't shake a stick without somebody doing some kind of paranormal.
Yeah. More
But
people
I
are
like
becoming
going.
believers.
I love going sitting in
I love doing it.
cemeteries and stuff. Probably when the weather warms up here a little bit, we're going to actually do a Victorian picnic in a cemetery. I'm gonna try to go live on it, and it's gonna be probably around April, maybe, if not May or something other. We're gonna find us an old cemetery and go do
Starts warming
a
up.
picnic. Yeah.
I've got a cemetery close to me, and it's from the 17 and 1800s.
Yeah.
We go there quite often. Yeah.
Yeah, we got one here, but it's at the front of a church, and it's actually a church, so we can't do much. We have done a couple night videos there, but I'm trying to space them out because I don't want to think I'm going to try to steal something there, which I wouldn't, but some people think otherwise.
Yeah, they don't know that.
But
yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, and I thank you a lot, and everybody in the chat. I can't tell y'all enough how much y'all mean to us. Appreciate it. And I will be talking to you too, Jamie. Thank you for coming in. So I appreciate you. I will send you an email next time and let you know if I got a place available. I have got me a planner book. I'm gonna start planning out shows and stuff like that, and planning my guests and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
I've enjoyed it.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, everybody, like I said, thank each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's been fun to meeting some of y'all new people that was in the chat. I hadn't had a chance to talk to y'all in the chat. I've been focusing on some questions and stuff that I was going to ask her. But a lot of my thoughts done left my brain before I got my thoughts out. It's kind of hard for me to remember everything. But yeah, I do enjoy having guests on. She was amazing guest, and Ted, he's an amazing guest. I've been wanting to talk to Ted for God knows how long. Finally, he came on my channel, and it was crazy. So I will have them on my show again later down the road, and we will set for next Sunday. I don't know who I have yet. I can't remember who I decided to get on. Hey there, Joseph. How you doing, buddy? I'm getting ready to hang it up here. Getting ready to go get in the bed. I got a long day tomorrow. Me and my dad's gonna go out and run some errands. Gotta go pick up some medications and stuff like that. And says Southern Snow, bring me here. Okay, I appreciate you coming in. Have me get on next week. I've been thinking about getting you up here, Joseph. I've got some questions and things that I was going to talk to you about on some investigations and stuff like that, and we'll go over them on the show one night. I do have got some things, interesting stuff that I've been working on for this past week. I've been working on getting boxes made for my cameras and stuff. So I'm gonna be working on it for next week or so, getting all that stuff switch over into that. We've been working on selling tickets to raise money for the group. That ain't going too hot right now, but we're making progress. On me and my dad are selling them right now. I gotta get other people in with us to sell them, but okay, you got two more things. That's cool. Yeah, I was actually going to talk to you about that too, because we need to get over in that poltergeist house if you want to. Matter of fact, Rick just talked to me earlier, wanting to know if you got the permission for us to go in there yet or not. And I did find an old house today. Well, this morning when I was going to work, I was out gallivanting around, and I just got to find out who owns the house. Get me a few. I'll sell them at work. Okay. Yeah, I got that covered. Okay. That's what we was talking about today, and I appreciate you checking in on that for us, buddy. I hate that I didn't get back with you the other day on the messenger, because I fell asleep and I had a few other things on my mind too. Excuse me. And I couldn't get things all lined up like I needed to. But this weekend, I'm going to be busy except for Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I got some stuff I got to do. I was wanting to try and go out Saturday night also, but that might be a different ball game. I'm not sure. I might try to go during the day or something instead of night, early that morning or something. I'm not sure yet. It's kind of hard to tell because they're actually taking volunteers at work, coming in working on our days off. I might see if I can't get in there and do that. I don't know yet exactly where we're going to be going. We want to try to get over there and, like I said, go down there to that house, but I've hadn't had a chance to really set plans. Rick, he just talked to me about it today, well, a little while ago, and I told him I had to talk to you about it first because I hadn't had a chance. I've been working this weekend, and they had me going around like a chicken with my head cut off. Because I actually was going to talk to a guy today, see if we can't get into doing the house, but I never did get a chance. I was at work and we got busy there towards the end of the day, and it just kind of slipped my mind. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I gotta go get in the bed. I've been fighting this daggone sleep ever since 7 o'clock this morning when I got up and went to work. But I'll talk to you sometime tomorrow or Tuesday, okay, Joseph? If that's okay with you. Tomorrow I probably won't be doing much. Me and my dad's got to go out and run a bunch of errands, and when I get back home, me and my wife's supposed to go do something right quick before she leaves to go to work, and everything like that. So if that loud, same here, bro. We got overtime this week. Yeah, I don't really want to, but if they're going to offer it, I might need to take it on because it's getting hard times right at this moment. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'll probably go live in the morning before I go see my dad, probably 20, 30 minutes at the most. And then I'm going to go and hang out with him and do a lot of stuff with him in the morning because I hadn't got to see my dad in 3 days, and it kind of bothers me when I don't get to see my dad. Yeah. Well, y'all be good. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for coming in. Gonna be a late night tomorrow for me. Oh yeah, I know. I don't know how you can pull that shift. There ain't no way in the world I can do that shift. It kills me just doing my day shift, especially when you do 12-hour days and 3 days in a row. Now that gets kind of old pretty quick. Just like I did these last few days. But I'm getting sleepy. And I'll holler at y'all later. Yeah, right. You might be better. Well, you be good, buddy. And I will talk to Rick probably in the morning. Well, not in the morning, but sometime tomorrow. And get touch bases with him again. And we'll plan it probably. We'll see about Saturday. It's just according on what we got to do Saturday before 5 o'clock. If I get done before 5 o'clock, we'll probably end up going. But if I don't, I don't know. It's like last week and this week here kind of got me backed up on some things I got to get done. Lots of coffee and monsters. Yeah. We had a guy drinks about 18 monsters a day a shift. Well, I won't say 18. It's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He drank about 11 monsters a day, just about it. And when he gets ready to go home, he was so wired he couldn't sit still long enough to do anything else. But you have a good one, man. Like I said, I'll holler at you sometime. I'll send you a message. My phone's been acting crazy too, so I'll try to call you if I can get it work out right. But I appreciate it. Thank you a lot. And I will see y'all next time.